Hey guys, I'm back, and today I have a review and swatch video for you guys. I feel like I haven't done that in a hot minute. So today I'm going to be reviewing and swatching the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. I don't know why I feel like that's really difficult to say, but this is the inside. Come on, guys. Actually, before I say come on, guys, let me tell you a little background story. So when I first saw this palette, I was like, I don't know. I feel like there's so many neutrals, there's so many shimmers, and I wasn't like, whoa, so crazy about it. But then I tried it out. I'm not going to get too much into it. You're going to have to watch the swatch video and then the review at the end to hear my thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you guys want to see if you guys want to see the swatches and my review of this palette, then just keep on watching. So the first shadow in this palette is Hollywood. It is a metallic wheat gold with a satin finish. The shadow is going to look beautiful as an inner corner highlight or just pop it all over the lid. The next shadow is NYC. This is a rich chocolate brown with a satin finish. This is going to create a beautiful one shadowed smoky eye. Just pop this all over the lid and blend it out and it's going to look stunning. The next shadow is Kim. It is a tan shadow with a satin finish. I don't know why when I look at this shadow, I feel like he really had Kim Kardashian in mind because I feel like he always applies these kinds of shadows on her, so this is definitely true to her. So the next shadow is Muse. Anastasia Beverly Hills describes it as a rose gold with a satin finish, but I think it's actually more of a copper red, and I think this is going to be beautiful to really just intensify a lot of different looks. Now this shadow is Marina. It is a champagne with a metallic finish. This is such a beautiful shadow. It has such a beautiful finish to it, and it's so intense and bright. Now this is Claudia. It is a slate with a velvet finish. This is more of a blue-gray, which I think is such an interesting shadow because you don't see it that often. So if you pop this with a black, it'll sort of reflect gray, but if you pair it with a blue, it'll reflect a blue. Now this next shadow is Lula. It is a soft taupe with an ultra matte finish. This is a stunning shadow to pop through the crease or use as a transition shade. I love taupe shadows, and this one definitely is one of my favorites. So now this is Isabel. It is a burnt orange with an ultra matte finish. I think Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes would not be complete without a burnt orange, so this definitely completes the entire palette. So now this is Violetta. It is a dark chocolate with an ultra matte finish. I love that there's a range of mattes and shimmers, and this shadow is definitely going to be a great shadow to pop through the crease to darken up some looks. Now this is Fifth Ave. This is a gold leaf with a metallic finish. This is such a beautiful gold. It's not too intense and it's not too yellow. It's just the perfect true gold. Next is Bronx. It is a metallic olive with a satin finish. You guys know I love green shadows, and you guys know I love olive shadows, so this is one of my favorites from the palette. And lastly, this is Paris. It is a gilded brown with a satin finish. It is a beautiful brown that has a slight metallic and taupey finish to it. So that is all the swatches done of the shadows in this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. So now let's get on into the review. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, when I first saw this palette, I wasn't blown away. I thought it was an okay palette. You guys know I'm not such a neutral kind of person, so I love my colors and I love my bright and dark shadows. So when I first saw this, I was like, about it. But then when I tried it out, it was a different ballgame right there. The shadows are so creamy, so pigmented, so beautifully formulated. I think this might be the best palette Anastasia Beverly Hills has right now. Seriously, when you touch them, they feel so creamy and buttery. And honestly, I didn't expect anything else by Mario. He's an amazing makeup artist, and I would expect only the best from him. So this really is the best. I thought I wouldn't like it because there's so many neutrals, and now I absolutely love it. I feel like it's so versatile. The only downside I do have to say that I wish there was a matte sort of skin tone shadow. I wish there was something that was like maybe like this or maybe more like this shadow, but matte, a beautiful brown bone highlight would be the perfect touch to this palette because I feel like there's everything in this palette besides a brow bone highlight. For me, I love when palettes have everything. It's like a one-stop shop. I want a black shadow, transition shades, color, brow bone highlight, and crease shadows. So this has everything besides a black, which is fine. You don't really need a black, but I wish there was a brow bone highlight in here because this one's a little too gold and this one's way too shimmery to use as a brow bone highlight. So that's the only downside. The other thing is that they're kind of chalky when you put your brush in it. It does have a lot of fallout, but honestly, that does not even matter to me. I could really care less about the fallout. Just tap your brush off and you're fine. A lot of palettes have that sort of chalkiness to them when you pick it up with a brush. So overall, I think this is a beautiful palette. It's definitely a beautiful everyday palette because of all the neutrals, and I love how the shimmers are super shimmery. I feel like I'm gonna spit. And yeah, I really, really like it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this swatch and review video. I miss doing them. I feel like I want to start doing some more. I don't know why I haven't done any in a really long time. So I am going to film a look using this palette. Actually, I already filmed it. It's the look on my eyes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video coming up after using this palette on my eyes. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, I'm telling you. So if you guys want to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, that'll be right here, as well as down in the description box, and also a list to the, what? I'm so used to saying that in all my videos. The link to the palette will be down below if it's still available. And also, I think that should be it. I'm a mess. I've been filming for so long. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!